Hey YouTube. Well, another little update here. That last video I did was a couple days ago. It is now April the 21st of 2015. It is a Tuesday. Now, you gotta love Wisconsin here. In my last video I was talking about how we had a nice period of warm, sunny weather. Well, the last day of that was Saturday. It is now Tuesday the 21st, and it has barely gotten above freezing all day. It's been snowing and sleeting, and it has been cloudy out since Sunday. Oh, Wisconsin weather. So, I'm trying to get some work done on this, and I'm in the garage with both heaters going like I had to do all winter. So anyway, with that out of the way, it's always something, isn't it? Wouldn't mind it so much, except our garage is kind of packed, and it's with a big long vehicle like this. Yeah, it's not easy to work on, but make it work. So there are a couple things I've done. Let's see if I can get this open here. Come on. Close. Hang on. It's going to be shaky there. Alright. I know it's kind of hard to see in here. I'm going to try and get that other counterpart in here. Great, I'm going to have to do that again. So here's the other part. This is for the back. Battery goes in that little cubby on the right there. And then there's storage there, and then my toolbox goes on top of it. And the inverter can get mounted on there too. I'm pretty happy with it. Came out pretty nice. So anyway, other than that, nothing else has happened. So anyway, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put that in and do a test fit. Alright, it's installed. Fits perfectly. It's almost like I measured it to fit. But wait, I did. And that's actually something worth noting. If you're going to do something like this, you know, I really don't care whether you're van dwelling or are building an RV or you're building your own house. It really doesn't matter. Measure twice, cut once really is important to remember, because this fits like a glove. And I measured the crap out of it before installing it in here. And you can see I left a little bit of clearance on this side, so that, because that spare tire I know will vibrate a little bit, I didn't want it rubbing on this. But you can see there, I mean, it's right up against there. It fits perfectly, and that battery box fits in there perfectly. I don't have a cover on it, and I don't really intend, at least I don't intend on using the cover that came with it, because it's really an awkward cover. So I'm probably going to make some sort of cover for it. But it is a sealed battery. It's an AGM sealed battery, so it really shouldn't outgas unless I abuse it, which I don't do with my batteries. I do not abuse my batteries. However, that is a cover for that is in the future plans. I'm fairly happy with how the paint job turned out. It's a little rough. It's a little rough on there, but for this particular piece of, well, furniture, I actually want it a little rough because it needs to be able to hold this thing. This is my toolbox. This is going to go on top. Right along here. Needs to be able to hold that. And anything that'll increase the friction on there is a good thing. Here's the other nice thing I found. If I can hang this light up here. There we go. Perfect. I've always been planning on putting a piece of counter between that counter and this shelf back here. And lo and behold, one of my scrap pieces fits this space perfectly. Just perfectly. It is the perfect length, and I'll kind of try to show that here if I can one-handed. Okay. I'll set it there. It'll actually be level with the top of that counter, but I mean, you can see it fits like a glove. Now the heights will be a little higher than the shelf back here. I designed it that way. because this particular counter I can't have up too high, or I won't be able to get the top on that toolbox open. So this side specifically designs to be a couple inches shorter than the rest of the counters. That's on purpose, just so I can see out the back window a little bit, and so I can open the top on that thing. So that is by design. So what I'll probably do is I'll get some sort of brace or something to hold it up over this. It is level, not that it matters too much in a van dwelling situation, because in a van dwelling situation, it's going to be all over the place. It's never going to be actually sitting level, probably. So anyway, that actually completes the bare minimum that I wanted to get this van dwelling ready. The absolute bare minimum is done. I have a couple counters in here, one of them a kitchen counter. I have my storage net on top. It's wired, mostly. A couple things I still need to hook up. I've got TV and everything. I mean, I really do kind of have the comforts of home. The last, I'd say 99% of the bare minimum is done. The last thing I'd like to do is get that kitchen sink plumbed, and I'm waiting for good weather to do that. Then it's just stuff that I feel like doing. Just doing extra. By the way, that's the mattress that I'm using. Let's see if I can grab it from back here. Come on. Yeah, it's the one problem with the counter and back. I have to stretch over it now. You can see the dimensions there. 26.5 wide, 72.5 long, 6 3/4 thick. Fabric camping mat. It does inflate. It'll just be me sleeping in here, so this is perfect, and it fits perfectly in this space that'll be open here. There we go. Fits perfectly in this space, which is nice. So anyway, I know I'm rambling a little bit, so I will end it right here while I'm ahead and do a couple more projects, and I'll just do another video if I get anything else done. So thanks for watching.